Another upset has occurred in Division I women's basketball. This time, it is number 12 Ole Miss lost to unranked Oklahoma, despite the game being in Oxford. I mean, that's the thing. At halftime, Ole Miss was up 39-38, but the second half, clearly there was a little bit of separation there. I mean, third quarter, Oklahoma 24 points, Ole Miss 18. Oklahoma 18 points in the fourth, and 13 for Ole Miss in the fourth quarter. So yeah, you're not getting the job done in the second half to protect that 1 point lead. But for the game for Ole Miss, they didn't shoot the ball that good. 32.4% on 71 attempts, 23.8% on threes on 21 attempts. That hurts. And they also made 65.5% on the free throws out of 29 attempts. Yeah, you're not going to make all your free throws, which I know sounds crazy. You tie the game. Force it overtime. But that's besides the point. 45 rebounds, 22 of those offensive. They only had 10 assists in the game. That's not good. They had 8 steals. That's a good number. And 7 blocks. 14 turnovers and 24 fouls. That's way too many fouls. 24 is way too much. They even had 27 points off the bench. I want to tell you one blank in the face about Oklahoma on the shooting here. It's not the 3-point shooting that killed Ole Miss in this game. It was the twos. I mean, 43.8% from the field on 64 attempts. And Oklahoma only made 22.2% from threes out of 18 attempts. So yeah, it was the inside the 3-point line that killed Ole Miss in this game. And Oklahoma made their free throws count. Let's make that clear too. 87% on 23 attempts, 45 rebounds. So neither team had the rebounding edge in this game, but Oklahoma only got 15 offensive rebounds. They had 21 assists. I mean, 21 assists on 28 made shots. That's a pretty good number to have right there. And they only had 7 steals, 2 blocks, 19 turnovers. That needs to be improved. And the fouls need to improve with only they committed 20 fouls. And Oklahoma, as we all know, lost 3 starters from last year's team due to eligibility, and one of them, the stars even, that was coming to come back, is out for the year with the shoulder. So this is a huge win for Oklahoma here. Oklahoma had 24 points off the bench. So their bench stepped up too. Basically, you can't say it's unrealistic to have Ole Miss make 100% of their free throws. It's unrealistic. The defense just needed to play better. And the offense needed to play better. Besides the free throws. So they were doing a good job on the 3-point shooting defense. It's the inside the 3-point line that killed them in this game, and too many fouls. So what does Oklahoma have next here for the remaining of the month? Just out of curiosity. They got Oral Roberts. They got Alabama State. That's what I thought it was on the logo. Both of them at home. At Virginia. I think Virginia's going to be improved. I don't know how much improved. Then they have Princeton in the 4 Miles tip-off at Island Division. They also play number 11 Tennessee, who also lost tonight. If you don't know that already. So yeah, that's just for the remaining of the month. As for Ole Miss, they do have a November tournament, which I'm going to go over in a second. They have Temple at home. Then they got the Bad Boy Mowers Battle for Atlantis. The first opponent is Howard. And then from there, it is for the next 2 games. Now I do have it pulled up. And I cannot predict who they're going to play. They got either Arizona or Memphis next. Then the third game, no matter what, is one of the following, like Michigan, Middle Tennessee, DePaul, or South Dakota. I mean, that's just being clear and obvious. They got Arkansas, Little Rock, and then they have number 17, currently number 17 Louisville. That's just for the remaining of the month. And if you don't recall that article that had one of the best or worst schedules in Division I women's basketball, Ole Miss was one of those with the worst. So this kind of really hurts them. Yes, they got Louisville, but now this Oklahoma loss kind of hurts them in terms of RPI and strength of schedule. RPI for the NCAA is here. And in terms of the non-conference, I mean, they have six opponents who were below, like, at or below 252 in the net ranking. In the net, yeah, that's what you meant instead of RPI, but I meant like the net. Help your net rankings, but you get the whole point. Plus an 11-18 Temple team from last year. Yeah, that's not helping yourself. It's going to hurt yourself in terms of NCAA tournament seeding because of this loss now. Let's just be clear about that. It really could. I know Tennessee lost tonight. And you're going to have to... And you're really going to have to not have any more bad losses from here. And I have to think... the question will be, how much does Ole Miss drop after a double-digit loss at home against an unranked opponent? And will Oklahoma get some votes? And not just get some votes. Maybe they get ranked. I don't know. It's so early on, too. In the coaches poll, Oklahoma is ranked number 23, but not in the other poll, in the AP. So, you know, it is what it is. On that, and just going to double check the SEC rankings and all that. I mean, who they play. They have LSU. That's okay. Technically, one more ranked opponent, no matter what. LSU, that's 2. Mississippi State, that's a 3. Tennessee, that's 4. I mean, he actually won with Louisville. 1. LSU 2, Mississippi State 3, Tennessee 4, yeah. Just double checking real fast. In South Carolina, number 5, that's 5. Then Mississippi State 6. Yeah, but that's as of this poll. And Mississippi State could very well be out top 25. They could be. Or any of these teams here. I wouldn't expect LSU or South Carolina to be out, but you get the whole point. They don't have enough. They have some games to help themselves, to help their seeding for the NCAAs, but this loss hurts. Yeah, that's not the best way to start. And they're going to have to pick it up now, Ole Miss. And good for Oklahoma for this. 1 and 2. I mean, let's just be clear. They were not expected to be as good as last year's team. Or even the year before. And now we have to wait and see what they're going to do. Because I know they're down Liz Scott. But they're still a good basketball team. I think this win might help them get to the NCAAs down the line. As long as they avoid bad losses. I mean, as in, like, lose to a team that you shouldn't. Like a bad team. Just for example, and both of these teams here cannot overlook the next couple opponents. I mean, any opponent, because upsets do happen, like in any sport. So, anyways, if you like this content, hit like and subscribe, and see you guys later on the road to 600 subscribers. Of course, the ultimate goal is 1,000 or more, so I make money off this. Of course, liking a video, commenting a video really helps the YouTube algorithm so more people can see it. In addition, sharing a video is much appreciated and broadens the audience. And if you're watching, I appreciate it. If you are watching and not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It's free to do so, and hit the notification bell as well. That's all I gotta say about this upset here, and we'll have to wait and see if there is a potential another one tonight because of number 3 Iowa versus Virginia Tech, and even Gonzaga versus Washington State. But if that last one occurs, like I said, I might have to do that early in the morning, just to let you know, because that game would be done at 11 o'clock at night, and I probably in Central Time, and I'm probably going to be gone by then. So that's all.